Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Engineer's Life, episode 23. And, well, look at my drill. Look at my drill. It's almost broken. So, I've done, like, a ridiculous amount of mining. Like, I've gathered every resource down here that I could. Like, see what I'm talking about here? Like, so much mining. And, like, in between doing the mining and processing the resources to get all the steel I needed, I was working in some of the vanilla food pantry stuff and doing more mining and so on and so forth until I got everything I needed. And like I even cleared out this cavern. I missed some. There's something wrong with me. No, I got it. Okay, got it. But I think I already cleared out this cavern too. Maybe I might not have because I might not have had torches. But there is a complete cavern that I did too. But so I mean, did a pretty ridiculous amount of mining to try to get different resources because it took over 300, I think over 300 pieces of steel to make the machines I needed to make. Easily over 300. So, but now I have a crusher, I have an excavator, and I have a biodiesel generator. The biodiesel generator is powering this on its own. I have it off right now because I'm having other power issues, and this is being powered by my other system, which is the other power issue. So, I was gonna show this off, but like I said, I'm having power issues, and this takes 8,000 IF. What this does is you pick it up and you place it down in the chunk, and then you connect it with whatever power source you can find nearby. And then it gives you one of these core samples. And every chunk has a different core sample. And like this one has nothing. This one's a gold vein, and it doesn't say it, but there's like copper down here, and it seems like copper's in the vein too, because that's the only thing I'm getting is gold and copper. So these other things are byproducts from grinding the copper and stuff. So it's not like I'm not actually getting anything from that besides gold and copper so far. We're frozen. Oh no. But I built the excavator and I got the frame of it done. And I was like, okay, that took a lot. I'm done. Cool, about time. And then I realized it didn't have the bucket thing, and I thought it just generated the bucket thing whenever I clicked on it. Nope, the bucket thing is a whole other thing. 9 blocks of steel and like a bunch of scaffolding to do the other thing, to do the bucket thing. This takes, I think this took 13 heavy engineering blocks. This one was pretty easy. This is an earlier one, so this was fairly simple. Just for fun, I'm going to show you guys how this works. So, shabam. Flip the switch, generator gets kicking. Oh, wait. Turn off my magnet. And then as you can see, this goes right up into the generator. I think I missed. Did I miss? Alright, this goes right up into the crusher, and crushes it up, and it shoots it out the trunk in the back. And this is ore doubling, but unfortunately, I don't have any iron on this one, so like it's not mining iron. If you were paying attention to the ores that we're going through, I think it was all copper and gold, and there might have been some nickel or silver, but it was pretty much just copper and gold. So as you can see, but I mean it's kind of good. Got a ridiculous amount of copper, ridiculous amount of gold. I could upgrade all my chests to gold and still have gold left over. So I mean that's a good thing. But again, I want to work on maybe getting medium voltage capacitors and stuff going, and I want to work on maybe some better power generation. This here, I think I'm going to take this last connector. Like, I have 2 connected to that, and it's working just fine. I think I want to take this last connector and connect it to the crusher on its own. So then that crusher this could all be ran off of this generator. The only bad part is I'll have to move this entire system when this ore gets depleted. So, which is alright, because making it just run off the biodiesel generator, I can just, take tanks of biodiesel to this, and then wherever I put it. But around here right now, I took core samples of all the easy places to get power to. And as you can see, this one has nothing. No minerals. This one over here, no minerals. This one here, no minerals. And this one, I don't know what I'd get if I set up this one. This one says it has no minerals, but it has like 400 millibuckets of lava, or 400,000 millibuckets of lava. I'm not sure what that will get me. But I have one more. Here's one more. And this one has 13 million buckets of crude oil. So I don't know what that's. I don't know how useful that would be, but maybe we'll try that out eventually. As you can see, I set up 7 more of these guys to help resource production. It might not be much, but I mean, I can melt these down and these down for ingots, so it'll be somewhat helpful. I've been working on the bees a little bit while I've been waiting for the steel to cook up to do all this, and I was waiting for I've been working on the bees and stuff. I raised this up a couple levels because the reason the mushrooms weren't working is because the mushrooms actually grow into those big mushrooms, so it needed more space. And I made it darker down there too, which is fine. I mean, there's not a vanilla monster that can kill me right now. At least not unless I'm like AFK or something, or it's like one of those infernals. Then I might have a chance, but. But overall, I'm pretty safe as far as vanilla mobs go. So I want to try to get to the medium voltage capacitors. I might make more peak fire generators. I'm thinking about like doing 1, 2, 3 more, and then hook them all right into here maybe. And I'm thinking about making this a medium, like all these connectors mediums into this, and then I can do like the light wire ones to all the ones that are doing just like 1 or 2 machines. We'll see how it goes. We certainly need more generation, so let's get started by emptying out our inventory. That sounds like a good plan. Get rid of these guys, and we need more food too. The food I got is turned into crap. So yeah, I made a bunch of food. What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. But over here I made mushroom potatoes, egg potatoes, fish potatoes, french fries, pickled eggs, mussel eggs, steamed eggs, fried egg sandwiches, bat burgers, and I think that pretty much sums it up. I think that's pretty much all I made that's new. But I did that. Oh, I made beet soup. I kind of just picked the stuff that I had a lot of and try to find uses for it. So yeah, it's kind of how I accomplished these new foods. And I think we'll take some of these. And I guess we'll take some of these too. And definitely some of these. We'll just take 18 of those. They could be like the food we eat, no matter what. So I want to start these out with the potatoes. I think wasn't there one more potato I had? No? Alright. Then I guess we'll do eggs. Then we'll end it with a steak dinner. And then this is a new one. I don't think any of these other ones. These are new ones. That's a new one. This hasn't been eaten recently, but it was in my crate, so that's interesting. So that'll be the stuff that'll go into this one here. We'll do this one, and this one for that. And the rest can get put away. So I've been kind of like processing all the hemp I get like as fast as possible because, well, if I can't use the hemp string itself, I can use 3 hemp string to make an actual string, and I've been using that for different things like, well, one thing in particular, squeeze bags. I made a lot of squeeze bags. I didn't mean to make this many, but it's fine. I use those to make butter, and butter makes stuffed potatoes. So, and the stuffed potatoes can be turned into like 4 or 5 different potatoes, so it kind of works out. I think I'm going to keep this wheat on me. I'm going to get rid of these two. As you can see, I'm stocking up on mushrooms pretty good as well, which I'm going to have to figure out a system for that. But for now, we're going to back off from the whole kitchen thing. And let's collect our achievements while we're putting stuff away and making room. So I did get a bunch of achievements from different cooking stuff while I was messing around. And as you can see, I got the diesel generator, which all they do is give us these things. And I tried to use those ones, but it doesn't work. Like, it'll show you the thing, but like I can't anchor it. And like I figured out how to rotate and stuff, but I can't anchor it. What we're gonna make today are these things. Hopefully I have enough stuff. Like that's a big thing. Like if I don't think I have enough for everything. But we'll find out. So I want to actually work up this way for, I'm thinking medium voltage for now till we can get better stuff. So I'm gonna have to do more mining because as much as I love having mountains of gold, it's not really gonna benefit me because not a whole lot of things make gold. Now I'm probably gonna change all these chests into gold because I have enough to do it now, but it's not like something that's really important. Oh, see, I gotta remember to keep turning that back on because now that I have it, I forget that I have it. So that's full. That's full. Yeah, sure. Just go ahead and drink it. Which I probably should have done that because I gotta go back to the kitchen anyway and put the glass bottles away. Thanks to my little system outside, I am getting a large amount of glass bottles. So it doesn't look like it right now, but that's because I've been making bottles of cream like as I can do it, because I can only make 16 per every little milk jug here. So every time I come up to the kitchen, I've been cranking out 16 of them. So, but I have been getting a crazy amount of glass bottles from my strainer system over there. Okay, so I used most of my bat poop. Actually, I used all my bat poop except for this one. It's used as fertilizer, so I used it to get netherwort because I plan to make some big. Actually, I'm going to make cheese, homemade cheese. So we could do that. We could do that on camera. So I need feathers and vines. Let's do the homemade cheese before we get into the medium voltage stuff. I was planning on doing this on camera anyway, because I've been slacking off the vanilla food pantry stuff. So let's do that and grab the vines we have. What else do we need? I have all of this. I have all of this, saplings and netherwort. Saplings, netherwort. Okay, saplings and netherwort. I already put another wood up there. And saplings, we can take a stack of jungle, another half a stack of jungle. Actually, we take 2 stacks of jungle, still 58 there. Take 3/4 of a stack of oak. And we'll see what we can make with that, I guess. And I think that should be everything we need, but we'll have to see. So first recipe we need to make is called what powder, and I don't know if I can do this in here. So I think, let's see, homemade cheese, curdling agent, enzyme extraction, what powder is feathers, vines, and drying agent. So if I type in, I should be able to make it. Okay, yeah, it's showing it here. So, but now why can I only make 15? I'm out of vines. Okay, so 15, that's all we're going to be able to do. 15 what powder. And that's fine, because I don't want to burn through a lot of my other resources making food, but I figured this would be kind of cool. Now we got to make this enzyme. So enzyme extraction, which I need seeds, which I forgot, but I have some. So we can just grab 2 stacks of seeds, I guess. And bam. Now, enzyme, I should have everything for it. And that gave us 64 of those bad boys, which in turn, I should be able to make curdling agent, which I should have everything I need there. So, curdling agent. Now, why did it stop me there? I should have had everything. So, I have plenty of the enzyme. I should have unlimited water. I have saplings, so maybe it's drying agent that I'm missing. Let's see. How are we doing on drying agent? Yeah, it appears like we're out of drying agent. So let's go ahead and make some drying agent. And I know I already see it in my inventory that I have like a stack and a half of those things. Like I see that. It's probably a bad idea, but cheese is used for a lot of stuff, so it'll work out. Okay, I think that'll do it. That's okay. There's that on the floor. Good. So we got the curdling agent. Now I should have everything I need to make cheese. Now, the downside is I'm only going to be able to make 8 of these recipes at a time, so it's going to have to be done over and over and over again. It says I don't have this, but I have that. So let's put some of this junk away. Drying agent can go in here, not arrows, drying agent. And I'll have to make another spice rack or something eventually. Okay, so let's do cheese, which I can only make 16 at a time, but I'll have everything up here that I can just like, make them as I need them. We'll just put all this in here. And that's that. Alright. So we made cheese. Now that was one of the big things I wanted to do this episode. No joke. Like, I was contemplating on how to make a more complicated food, and I figured that would be a good one to go with, because it used up so many of the items I have like unlimited amounts of, or a whole lot of that I don't really need anymore, like saplings. Nether wart was the only thing I really had to work to get. Everything else was pretty much there for me already. So that kind of works out. What am I'm trying to get rid of these arrows, which I can't because this is full. We'll just throw them in here for now. I gotta organize anyway. So I need to get my manual, which I probably don't need it for the medium voltage stuff, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So the medium voltage capacitor is one thing we're going to make, which I need treated wood, redstone, and all these different plates, which I should have everything we need for that. Electrum, we'll just take the whole stack. Electrum plates, I have all this electrum from, because gold and silver is pretty cheap, or I have a lot of it, so I made a ton for all the heavy engineering blocks. I didn't math that out because I didn't really have to, because I was like, well, I have 5 stacks of gold and 5 stacks of silver with not a lot of uses for them. Might as well just make a bunch of electrum, then I'll have it. So I don't want to do all of these. I'm thinking just do 15 for now. Let that do its thing. See, that's connected right off the battery, so this should be getting the charge first, hopefully. Oh, this is full again. How is this full? Oh, it ran out of stuff. Oh, right, cool. So we're back at having a power buffer again. Unfortunately, I'm going to start running out of biodiesel, though. That's going to be a problem. Take a quick little look-see now. I'm going to figure out like a path around all this, because if I hit those connectors, it does a lot more damage because it's high voltage. But I've been making this stuff so I can keep my biodiesel going. Fortunately, this hasn't been doing a lot of mushrooms lately, which is good, because I've been getting a little overfilled on mushrooms. As you can see, I had about 4 or 5 stacks of them up there. And that's cool, because I wanted mushrooms, but I think I'm going to change the mushroom farm to another wort farm for a little bit soon. I don't think I want to set that up yet. Let's make the medium voltage capacitor, which I should have pretty much everything for if I grab said plates. We'll just grab all the plates. And let's go into here, and let's do medium voltage capacitor. Did I grab the treated? I didn't grab treated wood before I came over here. I'm such an idiot. Let's go get the treated wood, and we should be able to make the medium voltage capacitor. The thing gets me is I looked right at it. Like I looked right at it and I was like, oh, I need this, and then I completely forgot. Man, does that tick me off. And a medium voltage capacitor, I should be able to make it just by doing this. And by doing this. So now this should give me... Oh. You get an unknown problem. It kind of like dupes the item if you use the crafting table thingy. So you gotta be careful with that. So now I think I want to go ahead and this is where most of the power is coming in. The power from the roof is coming from here. The power from the peak generator and the power from the water thing. All that power is coming through this one spot. Now, I'm kind of thinking, would it be better? Like, all this is getting power. All these are power outputs. That top one's the power input. Would it be smarter to move this to a different location? Okay, so I think, irregardless, I'm putting this one here. So, this one can go here. And then I need this wire and this hammer. And let's go put a bunch of these plates away for now so I have a little bit of inventory space. Some connectors, some relays, some more wire. Might need more wire than that. And this is going to be an output. 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 So we're going to reset this up with light engineering cables for now, or the light relays for now, because it'll work that way. The only thing that's going to be unfortunate is these 3 machines on their own might be using more power than they should be. or I have to provide using light cables, but we'll see. The real problem is this one. So everything coming off the bottom here is a problem. Oh well, we have another capacitor. We have this light capacitor with 10,000 flux in it that I can move somewhere. So I'm thinking maybe if I move the capacitor, if I move a capacitor over to like here maybe, and then all the power that comes out of here can fill up a capacitor, so when I'm using these it has some backup power to go on or something. Well, we'll see. Like right now I'm kind of like not really sure what I'm doing here. So let's go and grab some of these planks. And I want to get up here. I'm pretty sure one of these wires are probably off. Okay, I'm sorry. Jeez. And then this should be... Wait, I wanted this to be a medium, didn't I? How did I have that set up? I need like some electro shielding or something. Okay, so I have that one connected to this one. No, how did I have that connected? Where was this connected to? It should have been connected through this hole to that guy. So that one should be connected. Okay, I don't have an actual adapter over there yet. Let's grab another plank. Get up here like so and try not to get electrocuted. Now, I should be able to... Oh, crap. One more time. Yeah, probably easier to go from this way. More dangerous. I don't know about easier, but more dangerous. And then I need to get down to... there. And then this should get connected to there. Okay, good enough. Now I need to get back up here. Grab this guy. Put him back. Okay, stop electrocuting me. And that can go there. So that pretty much solves the power issue. Now I'm thinking I'm going to move this guy and have this power get directly put into something else. Now I'm thinking maybe if I hook up the peak generators along this wall and put a capacitor here and hook the capacitor to this thing, because then it will power all these things as well as this will, but it'll give a power buffer either way. I'm thinking that might be a good idea. Now I'm not very good with this like this engineering stuff. Like obviously not very good at it, so like it doesn't really like it would make sense to me that this would work. So let's just do that. And then let's grab, this is an input, I need it to be an output. So then this guy can go here, and this can go to there. So then that's going to give that power from here, but now it's not gaining any power from anywhere, but that's alright. So now if we go over to here, and we plop this full of seeds, we plop this full of potatoes. These are 3 outputs and an input, right? It's still draining power a lot quicker than it's getting it, but I kind of figured that out already. Now this guy is also draining power. That's kind of expected. Let's go and make... I know I know I said I wanted to make the MV wire coils, or the MV thingies, but I'm not sure if I really need them right now. So I want to try to like maybe see about making a couple of these peak generators as like backup power. Okay, I like that. So let's see if we can make a couple more. I don't know what all we need. Copper gears, glass, and a piston. Okay. Copper gears, glass, and a piston. So I want to make at least 2 more. So let's get some copper. Should have a good bit of copper by now. Okay, 29 is not as much as I thought I was going to have. Do I have a backup stack? No, I do not. I thought I had more than that, but that's okay. Copper, glass, and do I have any pistons made? I do have 2 pistons made. Yay! By the way, the reason I don't have a tree farm over here is when it chops down the trees, all I get is sawdust. So I get sawdust and bark, no logs. So that's why I don't have a tree farm. If anybody was wondering, that is the reason. That is the reason why. So back to this one. I need 6 copper for that, and then I need 16 for this. So that's 22. I need 22 copper total. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 16. Okay, so now we go up here like this, and we do... But for some reason the dropper doesn't like to do these things, like 4 of them or something. It doesn't like to do that, so I kind of just manually do it, which is fine, not that big of a deal. So now we go into this. Actually, I need my crafter. And we go into this, and we do this, and we do this, and this, and this, and this, and do that. Should be able to get 2 of these guys. And then I can put them, like... not like that. Okay, how do I get you? Can I turn you? Like... apparently not. Good old treated lumber. Actually, can I use the torch? Yay, go torch. Alright. Now, that one? I hate you. I freaking hate you. There's no reason why that should have done that. Ha! What a piece of junk. Alright. Why? Why? It doesn't even make sense. Okay, so apparently if they're touching each other, they don't like to go that way. Apparently that's a thing. So let's Alright, I'm not gonna be able to connect all 3 of these unless I connect them to a relay. So we gotta move them again. It's cool. Gotta move them anyway. Okay, so let's do this, and then we gotta do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and we gotta do, need the hammer. This gotta be an input, should be there, and then we need a relay, so we can actually connect all these, in which these relays can do 256 RF per tick, and each one of these do 20 RF a tick. So all three of these connected to one is not gonna be a big deal. Shouldn't be anyway. Now, whenever these get an internal buffer, I don't know how much this will transport the full 256 per tick. Is the way I imagine things to work. So let's I need more copper wire. So let's go into here and grab this guy, switch that, go into here, and we'll just do the rest of the copper I got. And we can get rid of these guys. I was gonna say, that should be working. Like, there's no reason why that shouldn't be working. Kind of want to use that somehow, but I don't know how to get it to hook up. I don't want to have to run pipes to it. That'd be stupid. Why can't I just hook it right to the side? How are we doing on Pete over here? Okay, that's kind of good. Okay, so that'll have to do that for now. Let's so if I put this guy right here, and I grab my trusty hammer, and I go like this. Apparently not. So I can change that to an output like I want it to, but how do I change the orientation of the block? Can I change the orientation of the block? Is an even better question. I'm going to take that as a big old no. Okay, and hopefully that'll draw out of there before it draws out from up there, because it's closer. We'll see. Right now I don't want to, not putting a whole lot of faith in it. So let's see here. Need the wire coil, which in turn needs a stick. So let's go grab a stick. As you can see, my resources, okay, I don't want to say anything like that, because my resources are actually, really kind of good under consideration. But, making those things took a toll on other resources. Resources you don't really think about. We just do that with that, and then we got more wire. Good to go. Now let's do this, and let's grab us a couple more of these. Because those generators, I'm probably going to have them running pretty much non-stop, so they can charge their internal buffer as well as this battery would be beneficial. So now those are all hooked up. So now if I go into here and I give this one a bunch, and this one a stack, and this guy a stack, and I need redstone signals. So let's go make 2 more levels. I want to kind of turn them all on at the same time, because I kind of want them all to be... Actually, maybe it'd be better if I did one until I got the one color, then another one to another color, then another one to another color, so then at least one's always running. I don't really know. I guess, it doesn't really matter. No point in overthinking it. It's gonna burn fuel. That's the point. So. So, I was supposed to go see my grandfather today, but I don't know. Like, I still ain't feeling all that great. It's raining and cold outside, so I decided not to go. But I'm pretty sure, like, my grandmother is trying to manipulate me, and it's starting to get really annoying. Like, the way she says things. Like, okay, so if I'm like, so if I decide I want to do something, and she doesn't want me to do it, she acts like she wants me to do it. So then it makes me want to do it less because I think she wants me to do it. Does that make sense? And I think she's been doing this for quite a while, and it's starting to really tick me off. Problem is, not really anything I can do about it because, you know, that's just how people are, I guess, in this world where I live. That's how people are. Maybe it's the same all over the place. If so, that's really sad. But man, is it annoying. I guess the big question I always ask myself is, you know, what the heck is she getting out of it? Like, is she like secretly getting paid under the table for getting me to change my mind about things and make different decisions? Like, is she getting like some sort of under the table payment? Like, seriously. And you guys probably think I'm just being ridiculous, but trust me, if you ever knew. The one thing I want to do, I think I'm going to do it off camera now because we're getting close to the end and too much talking and not enough doing. I want to make a one of these guys. Well, I'm going to make a relay so I can relay the power over to here, and I can get rid of this power, and I can run all of it off of this generator. I'm thinking it's a good idea. So, I need to make a high voltage relay, which in turn takes a bunch of this insulated glass, which is cactus green, glass, and iron dust, which isn't horrible, and it takes aluminum. So, and it gives me 8 of them. So let's go ahead and make it real quick. I don't care if the episode runs a little late. I mean, it's not like I'm doing anything anyway. So I thought of a way to get cactus green, like, and string at that fact. If I take this wool and I throw it in the crusher, it'll give me cactus green, and it'll give me string. So I thought that's kind of cool. I might do that because instead of having a giant cactus farm, I got 5 stacks of that junk. So, you know, it'll work out. So now I need aluminum ingots, which is great because it's about time I start using aluminum. Oh, did I use all my backup aluminum? No freaking way. I guess aluminum is a little bit rarer than the other things. There's no way I'm out of aluminum. Silver, tin, aluminum. Okay, here we are. I was really kind of worried for a second. I was like, there ain't no way. No freaking way. Okay, so now I need iron dust. It's the last thing I need, which I keep out here because for this moment, it seems that that the insulating glass is the only thing it really uses it for. So might as well just do it all. 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and that's good enough for now. Don't need to overdo it. Now we're going to get over there, and we're going to do, I want to change this a little bit, I think. Now this is fine. So this guy has to do some sort of power relay over to here. So I'm thinking if I just go right above here would be good. So I do right there, and then I get rid of this guy. I get rid of this guy, because who needs him? And then do that. Now all I need is something that I forgot again. Oh my god, get off the conveyor belt. Okay. So just in case if anybody gets caught on the conveyor belt, if you hit shift, it nulls the conveyor belt. I'm pretty sure. I haven't tried it yet. I just usually panic and jump. But, you know, I think you can hit shift. So keep that in mind. This is high voltage wire. A high voltage wire is 2 aluminum wires and 2 steel wires around a stick. So 2 aluminum and 2 steel wires around a stick gives you this high voltage wire. No. I was kind of worried that was going to happen. That just means I got to use one more wire. And now, this should be able to power everything, because I was only using 2 of these for this guy to begin with. So let's just see. And it should even power it faster than my other system was powering it. Don't tell me that. It's still working. I can't really tell if it's going any faster or not, though. Alright guys, well that's gonna be the episode. Thanks for watching. I kind of feel like, yeah, like this is getting less power now. This said it does 4,000. This takes as much as that'll give per connection, but I guess it is split up per each connection, so it's gonna be like, so if I just run the diesel generator off this, it'll go full speed. But I think this is doing pretty good. I mean, it kind of ruins the animation a little bit, but all in all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.